Actually, I worked on a farm in Shizuoka, mikan farm, but we were looking at maybe making square mikan. And
it's like a Japanese orange or tangerine.
The squares were originally for easier packing, so they could sell them cheaper. But then it became like a nostalgia thing. They're not sold for $200, but they're pricey.
That is brilliant. It's on the nose. Yeah, it was not $200. It's actually like a little over $100 American. I tried to throw a curveball at you with that price, but
too bad I'm a farmer.
You are a monster.
You nailed that. That's
You're a monster of fruit.
Yeah. Okay, here's
fruity
another
monster.
The fruity monster. I don't want that.
There's another fruit-related question.
Nope, too late. Sticks.
There's another fruit-related question.
Need a name.
Yeah. I'll take baka gaijin's nice.
Fruity gaijin.
Fruity gaijin, no.
No, do your fruity.
Okay, here's a non-fruit related question. You can buy canned bread out of a vending machine in Japan. True or false?
I always thought beer was canned bread. I mean, they taste very similar with a hint of alcohol. But that's false. I'm pretty sure that's false.
It's true.
That's true?
You could buy canned bread.
I've never seen it.
It's somewhere.
Wow.
I saw it on the internet.
Okay.
Bread. You imagine
yeah, you can always believe everything on the internet.
That would be horrible.
I saw pictures also. That's kind of messed up.
Photoshop has existed for how long?
A long time.
Since the dawn of time.
Okay, number 3. Wasabi flavored beer is a popular drink in Japan.
I drink a lot in Japan. Weekends I should say. Never before work. But I've never had it, and I'm not an alcoholic, but I've been around the bar scene here.
So true.
So it's false.
False. Yeah, there is wasabi flavored beer though. It's just really rare.
But it's not popular.
Not
You can
popular.
describe it as popular. No.
Yeah, it's not popular at
What
all.
about the wasabi Kit Kats? Are those popular?
Those are good.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Well, it's sweet. I bet it would be kind of nice. Okay, here we go. This is kind of a question that might be near and dear to your heart. Oranges are a rare and exotic item in Japan and are widely used as business gift items.
Okay, they're commonly used as, I guess, gift items. That is true. I don't know about rare though. Yeah, I'm gonna You really got me. I said I was a farmer, but
yeah.
Trying to visualize a business meeting, coming in there with a bag of oranges.
Yeah,
I've
saying
seen
here
some-
is my gift for you.
Enjoy, and they'll roll across the table. You're trying to grab them. Well.
I
don't know, I've
I've seen
seen-
some kind of basket.
Right.
I've seen
corral
some
them.
weird gifts like at work here. We've had like
We had
crab flavored desserts. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
interesting.
Rowan brought those.
dessert.
Yeah, Rowan
Yeah,
brought
that
those
was
Good or bad?
in. I know it's good. I mean,
They were
it
good.
barely tastes like.
Is it the second time today we've talked about people having crabs?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
becoming
was
a
the first
thing
time?
now.
Who's got
We
crabs?
went out to lunch today and we are just talking
I
about.
can't talk about that on
Sorry.
here. Oh wait, no, that sounds bad. That sounds bad. No. This is a story about a former coworker.
Oh, former coworker.
Yeah.
Former coworker.
No, not here, not here. This is a coworker that of a place that I used to. I'm not gonna say. I don't know if he's listening.
Okay.
And he'd kill me if he found out.
They weren't crabs. They were lobsters.
Dude.
Yeah, he had lobsters. And gonorrhea. Sorry.
You just make crabs sound better. Given the choice, I'll take the crabs.
Can you really have both? Like, do they cancel each other out? Does one, like, fight the other?
Well, they accent each other very well. I don't know
Matter and
that.
anti-matter. I don't mean words like that. Just be happy to see the
The
crabs.
answer didn't really.
Okay, I'm gonna say Japan's a pretty weird place. So true.
It's false.
Oh.
Oranges are pretty ubiquitous here.
crumpets.
Like a regular orange that you can buy in America, you can buy here.
Okay.
And they're pretty cheap right now too. So
you would
Tis
know
the
that
season.
if you actually went to a proper supermarket instead of
Yeah.
eating it like takoyaki every single day.
Which is the best. Ichiban Bangohan is what I always like to say.
Octopus balls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last night
They're
I
really good, aren't they?
It's
They're
good.
took down like 20 of them last night.
It's kind of like taking it in your hand and just kind of massage them a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Extra
okay.
sauce.
Okay, the next question.
Yeah.
It is common to see
Teabagging an
women.
octopus.
It is common to see women walking around pigeon-toed in Japan.
Can I get clarification
Yeah. What's
on what
a
that means?
pigeon toe?
Pigeon-toed, it's when you're walking around with like your feet kind of
Your mum would tell you not
angled
to walk like
inward.
Oh.
Well, I don't have a foot fetish, so I'm never looking at feet. I'm more of a. I'm just gonna say False. True. False. False.
The false. It's true.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very common to see women walking around, especially in heels. They walk very pigeon-toed.
Why?
Go to places like Osaka and Tokyo.
Okay.
And you'll probably see.
I gotta ask the same question. I mean, the why question in my head is do they think it's cute?
That's a very controversial question. Actually, I've actually done some research about this because it's like why the hell do they do that?
Your parents would be telling you.
Yeah.
Parents and teachers would be saying, "Come on, man, you don't want to do that because you'll pay for that later on, right?"
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, I'm of the opinion that it's a combination of people thinking it's cute. I mean, think about if you've ever walked around in a kimono.
Cute.
No. If you walked around in a kimono, it's very difficult to walk. And I think traditionally that's a way of walking. You cannot take big strides when you're in a kimono.
No, that's true.
So do they like shit on your head like a pigeon?
No, but it's like you have to be careful about your knees.
Right.
So like if you like
You just take
angle,
smaller steps.
yeah, you
don't
take smaller steps, and it kind of naturally falls into like pigeon-toed territory. I've heard people say that it's because people are sitting in seiza too much, which is when you're sitting on your calves and your feet with kind of
Samurai style.
yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
But it's like done in different types of martial arts and tea ceremony and stuff like that. I don't believe that.
No, most young Japanese can't have it.
Yeah, and most young Japanese people aren't, especially young women, aren't sitting like that all the time. They're not doing that enough to like warp their feet. So I think, and I also think there's some kind of medical reason for it as well. Maybe some kind of bone issue,
or the knee or something,
kind of displacement.
It's not cute. I mean, the thing is, I'm coming from a Western perspective.
Yeah. I don't think it's cute.
cute.
No, I think it looks really awkward, especially when they're walking around with like big heels, and it's like.
I do like the heels. I like everybody wears short skirts and heels. That is nice.
in the winter.
But when their legs are like sticks, like this thick, and they're
Isn't that
I think it's
You need
nasty.
to eat some.
Yeah.
Actually, on the subject of seiza, I don't know if you knew this, because I started watching that NHK Geino show.
Yeah.
And like the people who play shamisen
Right.
are always on this rotating stage.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. They have a rotating stage.
Yeah.
And someone I know happened to tell me, they're like, well, do you know why that is? Well, no, I don't. Because when you sit seiza for like an hour, your legs go completely dead. So they can't get up and walk off the stage afterwards. They have to rotate them, off the stage.
Oh, that is cool.
I believe it. It's horrible if you've ever said that.
Oh yeah,
I can't do it for 15 seconds.
It's horrible. Okay, true or false? You can buy jellified drinks in Japan which contain actual pig placenta.
Wow. I don't even know how to.
2, 1.
It's false.
It's true.
I should have guessed it's true.
Yeah, and apparently it tastes like peaches. It's called something like placenta. 50,000 or something.
Of all the animals, you got pig.
I don't know. I don't get that, but it tastes like peaches apparently. Okay, true or false?
It might be worth a try.
Garbage disposals are considered luxury items in households.
Yes, because I have a weird little filter thing that
Same
I have
thing
to
we
put.
all have.
Yeah, exactly. That's
And I
thing,
figured that's
Yeah.
for. I also brush my teeth in my kitchen sink. So.
I actually do that.
Yeah, I have to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, I feel your pain. True or false? When I was an English teacher, I saw a junior high school boy carrying around a portable vibrator.
You know what? I've been to Akihabara and I've seen some crazy things, so I'm gonna say true.
It's a trick question. It's false, but it was my friend who said that.
I gotta.
Douche.
Aren't they all basically portable? Unless you have one installed in your house.
Yeah,
in your
what?
room, bolted to the wall.
Okay, I guess I should have been more explicit.
Right.
Like
could you have
a mini vibrator.
Right.
Just carrying them like a mini one.
For business trips.
Yeah.
As opposed to the
You said
12-inch
junior high school student. Was
Junior high
it,
school
was it a guy or girl?
Boy.
Oh, okay.
I guess the giant one.
So why's the boy's carrying
Junior
around
high
just in
school
case he gets?
It was a boy. It was a boy.
It was a boy. A junior high school boy.
Ha.
Hilarious, right? That's awesome. Which
On the subject of luxury items,
Yeah.
also listed as luxury items, dishwashing machines and clothes dryers.
yeah.
Yeah, just name one person who has one of those.
Yeah. Dishwashers
Dylan.
here have got like
Jeez.
5 It can hold 5 dishes pretty much. I've seen that.
I've never even seen one.
To be perfectly honest, the concept of the dishwasher, you have to clean the dishes off before you put them in the dishwasher, is so silly to me. I don't know. Even when I had a dishwasher in America.
The trick is just don't cook. Eat takoyaki.
No, cook. Cooking is good. Cooking is great. I love cooking.
I just snorted when I laughed. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I do that.
I snorted like a pig placenta. I was like,
watch out. Someone might get thirsty.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I love pigs.
Well, so here's the thing. Dylan and I got back from E3 a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And
how was that for you?
Yeah.
Anything interesting happen?
It's pretty crazy. I'm not sure about everything I can say. But
Press didn't pick up on much, did it? You know. It's kind of passed. Gaming press has kind of passed on this. No. Apart from 8 million zillion articles about everything at E3.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So the main gist of us going to E3 was to show off PixelJunk Side Scroller, which was our previously unannounced title that we've been working on for a little bit, and PixelJunk Lifelike, which had been previously announced, but no one had really seen what it had become.
The only 2 games that weren't first-person shooters at E3.
Yeah.
So well done.
I know.
That's good.
This is true. I did want to check out BioShock Infinite though, but it was just, there's no time for that. And it's also
you should make a game called BioShocker. Speaking of like porn game names.
Porn game names, BioShocker?
Yeah.
Okay.
PixelJunk Side Scrotum.
PixelJunk Side.
That's the follow-up to PixelJunk Side Scroller.
It's PixelSpunked Side Scroller.
PixelSpunked Side Scrotum.
we have to think of the like porn names that we're doing these for.
Because we are now an explicit company, so we can.
Well, apparently so.
I know, we're explicit now. We're explicit. This podcast is officially explicit now. So, you can think about all the soldering you did this weekend.
Yeah, I've been soldering all weekend.
I should explain.
Duncan, when I tell you that I've been soldering all weekend, do you understand like the activity that I've been?
I don't actually. No.
Because Liz was gone.
What do you think?
Liz was gone all weekend, so I've been soldering in my house alone.
Soldering.
I'll give you a hint. So I'm basically taking my goo and sticking it onto something.
A cracker. And that just reminds me of Squidgy Biscuit. Have you heard of Squidgy Biscuit?
No. Explain what the Squidgy Biscuit.
Well, it's like 4 or 5 guys having a wank on a cracker or a biscuit, and the last one I come has to eat it.
Oh, the German Thunder Punch. The German Thunder Punch. That's what we say in the States. German Thunder Punch.
Now, why on earth would anyone play that game? Can you imagine? How the hell do you get people enthusiastic to play that?
When you get bored of Twister, that's what's next.
Someone starts reaching for the next crack. If you really the party, right?
Feel like you could win, you got to take something that normally you're really bad at and turn it into a positive.
Yeah.
I had to turn on the air conditioner.
So you were solders.
I was soldering all weekend.
Yeah.
Soldering, okay. And so you put your goo, your man paste, onto some.
Well, I didn't say that. I said I was taking goo and sticking it onto something because I'm soldering.
Well, when you say goo, you're not talking about your gentleman's goo.
I'm speaking very intentionally vaguely.
Oh, I see.
Right, yeah.
I see. So what was the goo?
The goo was solder.
Oh. And what is solder?
It's the metal stuff that you take the soldering iron and then you melt it onto electronic components to stick a wire to something.
Are you not getting solder mixed up with solder?
This is the point.
Right.
This is the point.
Yeah.
In U.S. English, it's soldering.
No.
Yeah, you actually get corrected if you pronounce it.
If you say soldering, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's soldering.
So you're having a conversation about this
from
the office. Yeah.
I had no idea.
We're like, I had my headphones on during part of this conversation, but they were like going around and asking, how did this conversation
So who was
happen?
losing it? Dylan must have been freaked
It was
out,
Dylan
right?
and Kaylin against Ariel and I.
Well, it's just...
British Empire, baby, represent.
They went to Jamin, and then after that they went to me because they needed to confirm if Jamin was just pronouncing it incorrectly or they needed another American's opinion.
Wow.
So I take my earphones off.
Yeah.
I take my earphones off, and Kaylin's like, "What do you call it when you're like trying to?" Well,
He gave you a similar description.
Yeah, and I was like, soldering. And they were like, "Oh my god, they call it soldering."
Like, Crocky, I can't believe that you say soldering.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's,
But the spelling's the same with the L.
Yeah.
SOLDR, that's a silent L.
Oh, I see. Okay, like the H in... Yeah.